We were at the mill by 5. Steam was rising from the lumber as the old place came alive. Pulled my gloves on in the doorway, hung my jacket on a nail. Then the big saw started singing through the cold and misty air. Old Ben Carter ran the sawmill 40 years and maybe more. Knew the grain of every timber before it ever touched the floor. He'd say, son, don't fight the timber, let the good wood tell you how. I didn't understand him then, but I believe I get it now. I had sawdust on my boots, pine wood on my clothes, calluses upon these hands and splinters nobody knows. We worked beneath that old tin roof till evening shadows grew. I didn't know I'd miss those days and the sawdust on my boots. At 12 the whistle called us out to a bench behind the shed. Cold beans and an old tin bowl and biscuits wrapped in bread. We'd trade a joke and drink our coffee, watch the clouds above the trees. Then somebody'd hear that whistle and we'd rise back to our feet. I had sawdust on my boots, pine wood on my clothes, calluses upon these hands and splinters nobody knows. We worked beneath that old tin roof till evening shadows grew. I didn't know I'd miss those days and the sawdust on my boots. Friday evening and a paycheck folded in a paper sleeve. I'd count it once beside my locker, then head out before the heat. Wasn't much by today's measure, but I earned each dollar there. And a man could feel some pride in what his two hands helped prepare. The mill shut down one winter and the gates were chained for good. The forest slowly covered where the lumber wagon stood. I drove that way last October, stopped beside those Georgia pines, and for a moment heard that big saw cutting somewhere back in time. I had sawdust on my boots, sunshine on my face, a hard day's work behind me, and tomorrow in its place. Give me one more morning whistle, one more sky of mountain blue, and I'll walk home tired and thankful with that sawdust on my boots. These old hands have lost their strength, but they still remember how. And sometimes when I smell fresh pine, I'm 21 somehow. With sawdust on my boots.
Monday morning came with a southern breeze, sunlight falling through the pecan trees, white cotton sheets in a wicker basket, clothespins waiting in an old tin casket. We carried everything into the yard. Back then living never seemed so hard. I held the corners, someone pulled the line, and the whole world smelled like summertime. Those sheets on the summer line, dancing in the warm sunshine, white as clouds against the blue. Lord, how little then I knew that ordinary days could shine brighter in this heart of mine. I'd give anything to stand beneath those sheets on the summer line. Bare feet cooling in the morning grass, watching little shadows come and pass. A faded quilt hung near the fence, nothing fancy, nothing made much sense. There was supper waiting later on, open windows when the heat was gone. Crickets started singing after dark, fireflies flickered by the garden path. Those sheets on the summer line, dancing in the warm sunshine, white as clouds against the blue. Lord, how little then I knew that ordinary days could shine brighter in this heart of mine. I'd give anything to stand beneath those sheets on the summer line. I grew older, packed my things, went chasing after bigger dreams, found tall buildings, crowded streets, bought finer clothes and softer sheets, but nothing ever smelled the same as cotton drying in the sun again. And no expensive room I've known ever felt quite that much like home. We spend our youth looking far away, thinking better things will come someday. Then years teach what we couldn't see. The smallest moments were the ones we'd keep. Those sheets on the summer line still come floating through my mind. I can see that backyard clear, like I never really left those years. Give me grass beneath my feet, give me wine in summer heat, give warm old summer light. There was a little beauty shop just beyond the water tower. Mama took me every Saturday somewhere close to the noon hour. A silver bell above the door would tell Miss Ruby we were there. I'd sit and watch those ladies laugh with silver rollers in their hair. Old magazines were on the table, coffee warming by the wall. Miss Ruby seemed to know the story of every family, one and all. Mrs. Brown talked about her garden, Miss Louise showed off a ring, and somebody in the corner always had some news to bring. Are the hardest ones to let go. Then I turned 17 one summer, and I took Mama's usual seat. Miss Ruby curled my hair for pictures and said, "Honey, you look sweet." My girlfriends waited by the doorway. We had nowhere much to go, but we walked out feeling famous, like the whole town ought to know. Saturday at Miss perfume, country music playing low. Funny how the smallest places are the hardest ones to let go. Years later, when I came back home, I went looking for that place. Found another name above the doorway and a window I could hardly trace. No old dryer in the corner, no Miss Ruby sweeping hair. But for just a second saw us sitting there. Mama's gone and Ruby too, and most those ladies that I knew. But memory opens up that door, and Saturday comes back once more. I hear the laughter clear as day, see Mama smiling anyway. Some things time can never sweep from all the places that we keep. Saturday at Miss Ruby's, save my mama's favorite chair. Let me hear those ladies talking like they haven't gone nowhere. Let that little radio play one more song from long ago. Sometimes what we miss the most are the things we didn't know we'd ever have to let go. If I could have one Saturday from all the years I've traveled through, I'd sit beside my mama there at Miss Ruby's like I used to do.
There was a ball field past the water tank where the wooden bleachers lean. White chalk lines across the red dirt and grass that wasn't always green. Every Sunday after dinner, we'd come running one by one, with a worn-out glove beneath my arm, into that summer sun. Billy brought his brother's wooden bat, Tommy always played first base. Little Joe could throw a fast one that nobody liked to face. Mr. Walker called the innings from a chair behind the plate, and half the town would fill those bleachers before the game got underway. 9 innings in the summer sun, we played until the day was done. Dust on our shoes, sweat on our backs, dreaming about the big league parks. Nobody cared who lost or won. We were young and we were having fun. Lord, I'd trade a lot to run 9 innings in the summer sun. Old men argued every close call, ladies passed cold lemonade. Kids chased every foul ball that went rolling through the shade. Somebody's dog crossed center field and stopped the game a while. Even Mr. Walker couldn't help but turn his head and smile. 9 innings in the summer sun, we played until the day was done. Dust on our shoes, sweat on our backs, dreaming about the big league parks. Nobody cared who lost or won. We were young and we were having fun. Lord, I'd trade a lot to run 9 innings in the summer sun. I found my glove the other day in a box up in the attic. Leather cracked and laces loose, but holding something almost magic. I slipped that old thing on my hand and smelled that leather once again. Suddenly I heard them calling, "Come on, buddy, bring him in." The field is houses nowadays, the bleachers disappeared. Billy moved somewhere out west, and Joe's been gone for years. But every summer afternoon, when sunlight hits just right, I hear a wooden bat connect and see that ball take flight. 9 innings in the summer sun, give me back just one. That old red dirt beneath my feet and all my friends around me. No bright scoreboard, no roaring crowd, but we wore those old uniforms proud. If heaven's got a field somewhere, save a place for me out there. Leave my glove beside the bench and an old wood bat nearby. I'll be ready when they call my name beneath that summer sky. We found that lake beyond the pines, where an old dirt trail came to an end. 4 canvas tents and a weathered dock, and a summer full of friends. We carried blankets, cans of beans, an old guitar with 3 good strings. Didn't have $1 much between us, but we felt like kings. Campfire smoke and morning mist, funny what a young heart learns to miss. Stars so bright you could count them all, owls answering a distant call. No place to go, no race to run, just endless nights and rising sun. I'd trade these busy years for this campfire smoke and morning mist. We pushed that old green canoe across the water before daylight. Fishing lines hung off the side while the eastern sky turned bright. Johnny swore he'd catch the biggest, Eddie nearly tipped us in. We laughed so hard across that water we forgot why we'd gone fishing. Campfire smoke and morning mist, funny what a young heart learns to miss. Stars so bright you could count them all, owls answering a distant call. No place to go, no race to run, just endless nights and rising sun. I'd trade these busy years for this campfire smoke and morning mist. At night we'd gather by the fire, pass that battered guitar around. Every boy knew half a verse, but nobody cared how bad it sounded. We talked about the lives we'd lived, the places we were bound to see. Never thought the greatest place was right beneath those old pine trees. Johnny's living somewhere north, Eddie settled by the coast. Some of those boys I haven't seen in 30 years or more. campground closed a long time back. The dock gave way beneath the rain. But sometimes when wood smoke finds me, I'm standing by that lake again. Campfire smoke and morning mist, give me one more night like this. Let that old green canoe drift slow where those quiet waters used to flow. Give me my friends at 17 and every foolish boyhood dream of everything these years have missed. I miss that smoke and morning mist. If there's a lake beyond this life and pine trees on the shore, save an empty place beside the fire, we'll pass that old guitar once more. Six in the morning, summer of '65. Dawson rolled the big doors open wide. I swept the floor and stacked the tires while morning burned the eastern sky. A grease on my hands by 8:30, a toolbox older than the license plate. Didn't know much, but I learned real fast how to make a worn-out engine last. Back at Dawson's garage, where we worked beneath that old tin roof, turning wrenches, changing tires, learning more than any school could teach. We came home tired, but we stood tall with honest work behind it all. Sometimes I wish these hands could turn one more wrench at Dawson's garage. There was a calendar above the bench, coffee stains beside the monkey wrench. A wooden radio played country songs while Mr. Dawson sang along. Farmers came with muddy wheels, travelers stopped with busted seals. Nobody left out on the road, we found a way to get 'em home. Back at Dawson's garage, where we worked beneath that old tin roof, turning wrenches, changing tires, learning more than any school could teach. We came home tired, but we stood tall with honest work behind it all. Sometimes I wish these hands could turn one more wrench at Dawson's garage. At noon we'd sit behind the shop, cold sandwiches and bottled pop, talk about the things we'd buy when payday finally rolled on by. I dreamed of owning something fast, thought those working days would never last. Funny how the years can change your mind. Now they're the days I'm trying to find. I passed that corner yesterday, a brand new building stands that way. No faded sign, no concrete stains, no smell of oil after summer rain. But close my eyes and there I am, young and strong with calloused hands. And Dawson saying, do it right, a man's good name should last a lifetime. Back at Dawson's garage, let me hear those O2s ring. Let that screen door slam behind me, let that worn out radio sing. Give me one more working day before back at Dawson's garage. These hands are slower than before, but they remember every scar, and part of me is 21 back at Dawson's garage.
There was a radio beside my bed with a little golden light. I turned the dial real slow and careful, trying to catch a song at night. Static rolled across the room, then a voice came drifting through. Good evening, friends, wherever you are. Here's an old country song for you. I'd pull the blanket to my chin, so nobody knew I was awake. Listen to the lonely steel guitar and every record they would play. Somewhere beyond those darkened fields, a little station stayed alive, and through that tiny wooden radio, the whole wide world arrived. Hey, midnight, blowing softly by my side. Songs came floating through the darkness from a town I'd never seen. Turn that little dial just right, hold that station through the night. Before the world was always talking, we had AM radio after midnight. Sometimes folks would send requests from farms and towns around. Play this one for Mary, her boy is coming home. The DJ read each name so slowly, like everybody was a friend. And I'd wonder where those people were when the final record ended. AM radio after midnight, glowing softly by my side. Songs came floating through the darkness from a town I'd never seen. Turn that little dial just right, hold that station through the night. Before the world was always talking, we had AM radio after midnight. Years later I found that radio in a box beneath the stairs. Dust along the wooden cabinet, but every memory's still there. I turned the knob out of habit, though it hadn't worked in years. And somehow in that quiet room, those old songs filled my ears. No glowing screens, no endless choice, just one old song and one warm voice. And when the signal faded low, you learned to listen before it would go. Maybe that's what I remember most, how little things could mean so A distant song across the night could make a lonely heart feel touched. AM radio after midnight. Take me back there one more time. Let me hear that steel guitar come drifting through the Carolina night. Let the static rise and fall. Let that old time DJ call. Stay tuned, friends, we've got one more, like all those years before. AM radio after midnight. You were more than songs to me. You were a little light in darkness and a world I couldn't see. So if I hear an old song playing somewhere soft and far away, I'm that girl beneath the covers, listening like yesterday.
Before I found your gentle smile, I wandered for a little while, looking for a place to stay, searching for a brighter day.
Then you reached and held my hand like sunshine, warm and quiet land. Now every morning feels brand new, because my heart belongs to you.
When the wind begins to rise, you still bring peace into my life. Every heartbeat softly says, love was always meant this way. You make my world bloom every day, with every little word you say. You color all my skies in blue. Life is beautiful because of you. Through every season, side by side, you're my calm, my joy, my guide. No matter where tomorrow leads us to, I'll always find my way to you.
Let's drive until the sunset glows, past little towns nobody knows. We'll laugh beneath the evening sky and count the stars as time goes by.
A quiet bench beside the sea will always be enough for me, as long as you're still holding tight. Everything will be alright. When the daylight fades away, your love still lights another day. Every dream I dream is true when I'm sharing life with you. You make my world bloom every day, with every little word you say. You color all my skies in blue. Life is beautiful because of you. Through every season, side by side, you're my calm, my joy, my guide. No matter where tomorrow leads us to, I'll always find my way to you. Someday when our hair turns gray, I'll still look at you the same way, with grateful eyes and smiling tears. After all these precious years,
We'll tell our children stories old about the dreams we used to hold, and every page that we turn through will always start and end with you.
if the road becomes too steep, I'll be the promise that you keep. If your heart should ever cry, I'll be the rainbow in your sky.
When the night is cold and long, I'll still sing our favorite song. Every prayer I've ever known led my heart to find its home.
make my world bloom every day, even when the flowers fade. Your love is all I'll ever need. You're the answer to my dreams.
You make my world bloom every day, with every smile along the way. Every moment shines so bright and true. Life is beautiful because of you.
Through every season, side by side, forever you'll be by my side. No matter where this life may lead us to, my heart will always bloom for you. I worked at a station on Highway 9, red star sign in a gravel drive. Check the oil and wash the glass for every Ford and Chevy passing past. One July morning near 10:30, a little blue sedan came rolling in. You stepped outside with a folded map, said, "Can you tell me where this road turns back?"
I'd missed my turn about 20 miles, hot and tired, but you made me smile. Grease on your hands, name on your shirt. You kicked a little dust from your work-worn boots.
You drew me a line on that paper map and said, "There's a shortcut just past Jack's." I should have thanked you and driven away, but somehow I found another reason to stay. Where the old gas pump stood by the edge of town, where the highway curved, you filled my tank, I stole your heart. Neither one of us knew it from the start. A paper map and a summer day, one wrong turn that changed our way. Sometimes the road knows more than we do. I got lost that morning and found you. You bought a Coke from the machine outside,
Sat on the fender,
in the morning light.
we talked,
Till another car pulled in,
and I hated seeing you leave again.
before you drove beyond that sign.
I said, maybe come back here sometime.
You looked at me through the open door,
Said maybe I'll get lost once more.
3 days later,
I took that road.
though I knew exactly where it would go,
You saw my car and laughed out loud.
said, "You're getting pretty lost by now."
Soon Friday evenings became our time. 2 cold sodas and a roadside sign.
We didn't need a fancy place,
Just an hour together at the end of the day.
where the old gas pump stood by the edge of town, where the highway curved. You filled my tank, I stole your heart.
Neither one of us knew it from the start.
A paper map
And a summer day,
one wrong turn
that changed our way.
Sometimes the road knows more than we do.
I got lost that morning and found you.
The station closed in '89.
They took down that old red roadside sign,
The highway widened, the building came down.
and traffic stopped going through that part of town.
But last spring we drove Highway 9.
Looking for a place we left behind.
Nothing remained but a patch of ground,
Still I knew exactly where we'd found
the little beginning of me and you. From one wrong turn children we never outgrew. Where the old gas pump stood, life turned out better than we thought it would.
No grand design, no perfect plan,
Just a folded map in a young girl's hand.
all these years and I still believe
The best roads aren't always the ones we mean.
if I could live that morning once more,
I'd miss that turn just like before. Where the old gas pump stood, we found something lasting and good.
the highway changed, that station is gone.
But one wrong turn keeps traveling on.
Do you still remember the way I asked?
You were holding that upside down map.
Maybe I wasn't as lost as you knew.
Then I'm sure glad
You stopped there too.
sometimes getting lost
Leads you home.
September came with chalky hands.
20 desks and lesson plans
So I unlocked that little room.
swept away the summer gloom.
The roof had leaked above row 3.
One window wouldn't turn its key,
And someone knocked at 8:30.
with lumber stacked beside the gate.
The county sent me up that hill.
Toolbox riding on the sill.
They said fix the roof and window frame.
Shouldn't take you more than a day.
Then you appeared with books held high.
A streak of chalk beside your eye.
You pointed where the rain came through. I looked at it.
Then looked at you. You said I'll try to stay out of your way.
You asked me 7 things that day.
The children came,
My work ran late.
and neither one complained. When the school bell rang at 9,
You had your work and I had mine.
but somewhere past the afternoon, our separate days began to move.
Chalk on your hand, sawdust on mine. 2 different worlds at the same time.
Who could have known what life had planned when that old brass school bell rang? You fixed the roof before the rain.
Then stayed to mend a broken pane.
Little Tommy broke his chair.
You built another then and there.
At lunchtime underneath the elm,
You ate alone beside the fence.
I brought an extra piece of pie.
And sat without explaining why. You taught the children how to spell.
I heard their voices by the bell.
Every answer, every cheer
Made that worn out building dear.
I started finding little chores.
A sticking hinge, uneven floors.
Some were real and some, I guess,
Could have waited
more or less.
when the school bell rang at 9. You had your work and I had mine. But somewhere past the afternoon, our separate days began to move.
Chalk on your hand, sawdust on mine.
2 different worlds at the same time. Who could have known what life had planned when that old brass school bell rang? December brought the pageant night.
Paper stars and candlelight.
You built a stage along the wall.
Then stood behind the tallest child.
When everyone had headed home,
Snow was falling on the road.
you hitched your wagon next to mine.
Said I'll see you
You home this time.
By spring the lilacs touched the fence.
I knew I had no good pretense.
Every nail was hammered straight.
There was nothing left to renovate.
So underneath that old elm tree,
I asked if you'd take walks with me.
you smiled and closed your lesson book.
That was all the answer it took. Years later, our own children came.
They learned their letters in that place.
You carved their initials underneath
The bench I built beside the tree,
Then the county built a school in town,
and closed the little schoolhouse down.
but no locked door could ever hide the years we left alive inside.
The building stands on county ground.
Wild grass growing all around,
The bell is quiet, paint is thin.
but sometimes we still wander in.
I touch the desk where I once stood.
You test the window like you would.
Then we laugh because somehow
You're still repairing something now. When the school bell rang back then, we never knew where life would been.
one little room
One autumn day,
turned two strangers toward the same way.
chalk may fade and wood may wear, but what began is standing there.
Every year still seems to hang
Inside that old school bell's refrain.
when the school bell rang at 9.
You found your road and I found mine.
Then somehow both became
The same when that old brass school bell rang. The roof still looks alright to me.
that window sticks a little though.
I could bring my tools next Sunday.
I knew you'd say so.
Some things are worth returning to.
Friday evening, 7:45. I borrowed my brother's Ford for our date. $2 folded inside my jeans, enough for a ticket and something sweet.
You were waiting by your front porch light,
Yellow summer dress,
hair tied just right.
I forgot every clever word I'd planned
When you climbed inside and took my hand. We followed the cars past Miller's farm, warm night breeze blowing through my arm. That giant screen rose over the trees like a doorway into our wildest dreams.
You found us a spot in the second row, hung that little speaker by the window. But halfway through the opening scene, you were watching me more than the movie screen. Under the driving stars at night, silver screen shining soft and bright.
Popcorn between us, summer in the air,
Your shoulder touching mine right there. We couldn't tell you how that picture would end. We were too busy falling in love back then.
somewhere beneath that August sky.
Two young hearts found a reason to fly. At intermission we stood in line for 2 cold Cokes and a little more time. I spent my last quarter on a candy bar and walked you slowly back to the car.
The second picture started late, but neither one of us cared to wait. You leaned your head against my sleeve, and suddenly I never wanted to leave.
We went back there through summer and fall.
Sometimes we hardly watched it all.
Western pictures, comedies too.
Every story somehow led me to you.
Then came the wedding, working years,
Children's laughter,
hopes and fears. The drive-in closed when the highway grew,
but I kept every memory there with you.
Under the driving stars that night,
Silver screen shining soft and bright.
popcorn between us, summer in the air.
Your shoulder touching mine right there.
We couldn't tell you how that picture would end.
We were too busy falling in love back then.
Somewhere beneath that August sky,
2 young hearts found a reason to fly.
last summer we drove by the place again.
Nothing but weeds where the entrance had been.
The screen was gone and the sign came down.
New houses stood on the edge of town.
I looked at you in the dashboard glow,
and saw that boy from long ago.
you smiled and reached across to me,
And every old picture came back to see.
under the driving stars once more.
We found the love we had before.
No giant screen, no speaker there.
Just silver moonlight in your hair.
We've seen a lifetime come and go,
More than any picture show.
and after every changing scene,
You're still my favorite memory.
under the driving stars
Tonight,
your hand still fits in mine just right.
if I could choose one night to replay,
I'd take that summer far away,
2 cold Cokes and an old Ford car,
and you beside me.
beneath those stars.
Do you remember what movie played?
Not one single scene to this very day.
Then what do you remember after all this time?
You turning in the moonlight and putting your hand in mine.
That's the picture time
Could never take away.
I found it in an old oak drawer,
Wrapped in cloth from years before.
Daddy's watch with a silver chain.
Stopped at 20 after 8.
The glass was scratched, the hand stood still, but
Throwing it away felt wrong.
someone told me down on Miller Street,
A quiet watchmaker worked alone.
the bell above my doorway rang. You walked in with that watch in hand. You laid it gently on the cloth like something precious might be lost. I turned the crown and checked the spring, listened close for anything, and said, leave it here a day or 2.
I'll see what time can let me do.
I asked, can you make it run again?
I said, I think there's still a chance.
I meant the watch,
So did I then.
but time had other plans. Tick by tick the hours moved,
moved, and somehow I kept finding you.
Minute hands and turning gears,
Measured more than passing years.
some things stop but aren't through.
Some old hearts can start anew.
I came to save a memory,
And time brought you to me.
I cleaned the gears beneath the glass, thinking of the way you asked. There was something in your eyes that made me take a little extra time. On Friday when you came around, that tiny heartbeat made it sound. I placed the watch into your palm and watched your worried face grow calm.
I held it close against my ear. First time I'd heard it in 20 years. Then you said, it loses some, maybe bring it back when Monday comes.
I knew that watch was running fine, but Monday suited me just right. So I returned at 3:30
With 2 warm cups of tea.
Tick by tick the hours moved,
And somehow I kept finding you.
minute hands and turning gears.
Measured more than passing years.
Some things stop but aren't through.
Some old hearts can start anew.
I came to save a memory,
And time brought you to me. Your walls held clocks of every kind.
each one keeping different time.
One struck 4, another 5.
The whole small room seemed half alive. You'd sit beside my workbench chair while tiny wheels were everywhere. I learned stories of your home. You learned why
I had lived alone.
winter passed behind those panes, then March arrived with warmer rain.
I closed the shop one Saturday
And finally asked you out
that day. Daddy's watch kept moving on.
Then one spring I bought a ring.
You hid it in a wooden clock.
You found it before I planned a thing.
You never were good at hiding much.
You never let me finish plans.
But we learned love doesn't follow clocks.
It comes exactly
When it can.
40 years have crossed that face.
The shop has moved to a quieter place.
My eyes need stronger lenses now,
My fingers aren't as quick somehow.
but every evening after 5
Daddy's little watch still chimes.
I wind it gently, hear it run.
And think about where we begun.
Tick by tick the years have flown.
And everyone has led us home.
Seconds vanish, seasons turn.
Still there's more that we have learned.
Time can take and time can give.
Time can teach a heart to live.
I brought you one old memory.
You gave a lifetime back to me. Tick by tick,
Whatever comes,
we'll take each hour one by one.
and when that little watch grows still,
I'll love you past the silence.
what time is it now?
Does it matter anymore?
Maybe not.
Stay a little longer.
We've still got time.
We've still got time.
There's an empty station by Willow Creek. where the wooden platform starts to creak. The ticket windows covered in dust, and the iron rails are turning to rust. I remember standing there at 17 with a cardboard suitcase and a head full of dreams. Old Mr. Carter rang the bell while the evening shadows slowly fell. I can still hear that last whistle blow, calling through the valley soft and low, past the fields where the tall grass waves, past all the promises we made. Those trains don't stop here anymore. No footsteps cross that waiting room floor. But somewhere deep in my memory, that last whistle still calls to me. And Miss Annie sold papers by the track, knew every traveler coming back. Soldiers waved from the passenger cars while children counted falling stars. A young man left with his Sunday coat. His sweetheart cried and slipped him a note. Some came home and some moved on. Some names faded before too long. I can still hear that last whistle blow, calling through the valley soft and low, past the fields where the tall grass swayed, past all the promises we made. Those trains don't stop here anymore. No footsteps cross that waiting room floor. But somewhere deep in my memory, that last whistle still calls to me. I came back after 30 years, walked that platform through a veil of tears. The clock above the doorway stood at 9:20 like I knew it would. No porter calling out the town, no heavy luggage coming down, just evening wind through maple trees and one old bench remembering me. Time can close a ticket booth, turn yesterday to faded truth, but it can't silence what I hear when an old memory draws me near. I can still hear that last whistle blow across those years from long ago, through summer heat and winter rain. I hear the wheels upon the train. Those trains don't stop here anymore, and weeds grow high around the door. But every time the night wind blows back to Willow Creek, my memory goes. So leave that old station standing there with its weathered boards and empty chair. Some places